Hidden Object Guru here with a hot new game, The Beast Inside, which I keep wanting to call The Beast Within, because that was the title of the second, oh god, Gabriel Knight game, which was especially bad because instead of making a second beautiful graphic adventure as Gabriel Knight had been, they did it as an FMV game, and apparently it wasn't great. I never played it because I don't think my computer at the time had a disk drive capable of running it. I do have Forts, Mr. Pug. I assume by Forts you mean the game about, uh-oh.
Where am I?
Well, this is bad.
God. Why? Adam! Adam! Why are you stalking us? Is this about
Ew.
Adam's work? What do you want from us? Why are you tormenting our family? No! Adam!
That's a mustache man with a knife in his head.
No, what have you done to Adam? Oh, God.
I'm doing well, Horking. Ew.
No, there is no war.
Come on.
We're just a regular family. You hear me? We just wanted to live our life, and you
That's a weird
ruined
thing to say.
everything. Pictures, bugs, threats. And now you're killing me. Stay away! Don't! They already know about you. They've been watching the house. They won't let you. Hush. No! What are you doing? What are you doing?
I'm setting the front line.
Oh, God. So has Adam been possessed and that's actually him in the mask, or what's going on here?
The sweep of the past.
Sorry for stressing you out, Mr. Pug, here on the stream, but it's going to be horror games for the next little while, because it is Halloween. Ooh, doo-wop music. Because it's the 1960s, you see. I have seen Candyman, Horror King. That's a very good movie. And Candyman 2 is pretty good as well.
I actually like both of those.
Yeah, they're both very good movies.
The further we go, the more doubts I have.
It will be challenging, true. But it was you who kept saying you'd like to get away
Oof.
from the city.
We got some real frame rate hitches here, guys.
For the weekend, honey. Not for the rest of our lives.
Who says it's for the rest of our lives?
Really, Emma?
We don't know the day or the hour.
Very funny. Like we don't hear enough about nuclear threats in the media.
That's what I'm talking
Wow,
about.
that road
If
sucks.
I don't break the code, this country will be like a basket full of nuclear mushrooms.
Adam, stop it.
But then again, this shack will fall down on us before Brezhnev's boys launch their first missiles.
Aww.
It's no shack. It's a present from your parents, and you should appreciate it.
Seriously, though,
Looks
I find it crazy that they have electricity this far out. Who ran that wire,
Well, our
and where
stuff
is it
made it here
being
before
run
us.
from?
Those lazy movers didn't even bother waiting for us.
That's okay. We can bring it all in ourselves.
Yeah, meaning I toil away while you give orders from the shower.
Yes, I think there is a third Candyman, but I have not seen the third Candyman. Hey, Trung. How's it going?
3-hour drive and we're finally here. The
Didn't
place
the third
seems
Candyman
peaceful.
come out way later and have nothing to do with
Maybe
the
it'll help me to
original
focus on
people?
next.
I can't imagine they would have done that with Candyman.
Honey?
Candyman is inextricably linked to Tony Todd. I don't think you can do...
Coco got to meet once.
That's true. Really cool
And they
dude.
were wearing the same shirt, unintentionally.
That was kind of an amazing coincidence.
It was actually kind of fun.
Use the keys to move, and R to look around. Hey, a gazebo!
Hello, gazebo.
So, here's my quiz. What is the famous name from the gazebo sketch? What is the famous character name from the gazebo sketch that every fan of the show I'm talking about should know? So the quiz is, you have to name the show that had a gazebo sketch and the famous fake name for that sketch, from that sketch. If you're the first commenter below the video to be able to mention it, you will win a prize.
You're right on time, unabridged.
You got here just in time, unabridged.
I have no idea what you're talking about.
Nor should you. trigger to open doors. That's weird. They've really improved the look of this game since I played the demo. Because we already played the demo for this game, Maddie, and then we played a second demo later on. Although the second demo wasn't set in the house. Binston. Filtered cigarettes. Nice. An Artius throw. Oh, whoops. Maddie, don't be mean. Trung was talking about Chinese paying for propaganda in American movies. There's nothing wrong with that. We're not kowtowing to China because China isn't paying me $50 million to kowtow to them. If China wants to offer me $50 million to kowtow to them like they do to Marvel all the time, well, we can have that conversation. But as long as they're not, people can say whatever they want about China here. Actually, that's not true. If you start lying about China, you can't do that. I don't appreciate lying here. Aww. What a nice little pot. Sorry.
And then you just threw it back in the box.
Well, you know, I've had a feeling that it was impossible to destroy. Well, no, it airs worldwide. It's a very famous series. I mean, it is Canadian, and it's a very famous series. But it is world famous.
Oh!
It took her a while to get there, huh?
Oh!
Door's locked. Weird.
Wait, what character?
It's tough. There's a lot of cigarettes in this house. I'll tell you later. Don't worry. Binston. Interesting take, Maddie. Well, there's nothing communist about China, Maddie. It's a state autocracy. It's a dictatorship that practices one-party state capitalism. There is no communal ownership of anything in China, so calling it communist is hugely inaccurate. There's almost nothing socialist about it. They have some state socialist programs, like socialized medicine and such, but, you know, the workers don't own anything, so it's not socialism. What is that weird sound? So, to call Chinese communism is just wholly inaccurate. Oh, we got a note. Simon & Sons Moving Service. Adam Stevenson. Moving date 22 August 19. I can't read that. Can anyone read what date that is? No. I honestly want to say that date is 1843, but I know that's wrong.
I cannot read that.
1979. How is that a 7, and how is that at the end of 9?
It's a cross 7, I guess?
Yeah, but the
That
top
the
is
worst-
dipping
I mean,
down.
I have horrible handwriting, but that's awful.
Alright, anything on the back? No. Alright. Boom. What have we got here? It's true, you can only break things once before they lose their warranty. Okay. What's going on here? Yay! Apparently it's taking place in 79. I thought it was set a lot earlier, especially given the car they're driving.
No, that could be.
I think
from
that's
the
when they set
70s.
late 70s? Okay.
No, remember the what was it called? The little it's
Oh, like the
bigger than
Lada.
it. The Citroen.
And the Citroën, yeah.
Yeah.
But look at that back.
No, I've seen.
That feels like a 60s car, but I see your point.
Having family members that rebuild old cars. Yeah, that like it's an aged car. It's got a lot of rust on it, but
It's weird. She's telling me to take boxes in, but the box is already inside the house. Oh, these boxes.
I should put the box on the table upstairs.
Yes, let's do that. You're getting blocky buffering, Maddie? Damn it. Sorry, unabridged. I'm very sorry to hear
Where it
that.
should be. Time to paint the walls. I think there's some paint in the attic.
Wait, we're only taking in one box? That's weird. I have not checked that out. Let's open up this attic and see what we've got. Hi. Whoa! Thought I might have gotten clonked in the head there. That would have sucked.
Gotta be kidding me. Fuck. So we will make a great agent, just like Dad. Honey, I can't get in the goddamn attic without a key.
Check the dining room. It should be in a drawer.
It does sound like you're gonna have to save up, Pug. Drawer in the dining room. Gotcha.
What is that?
As if there was one. I can't find it in the dining room.
Oh,
I just walked into the dining room.
I guess I didn't get it from the
What type
trunk.
of helmet?
Prussian.
That's
Spiky Kaiser helmet, yeah.
yeah. I hate to tell you this, Mr. Pug, but one of our local thrift stores recently had a picture of one, and they were selling it for $40 Canadian.
Awesome.
And to make everybody feel better, they everything goes to charity, and they run a soup kitchen.
Is everyone seeing this?
Thinking Woman's Guide to Pregnancy.
Read the title.
It's not a nightmare, even if it looks like one. In a John Hurt way.
No, it's worse.
What? What did I miss?
What's the name of the author?
Amanda Kruger?
It's Freddie's mother.
Oh my gosh,
It's Freddie's mother's book on pregnancy.
that's adorable.
That's really good, developer. That's a deep cut. Way to go. Well, it's probably a reproduction, Maddie. It's probably not an actual Kaiser helmet. Although, I don't know. Thrift stores sometimes have weird stuff.
It was a weird post, and that's why it stuck in my mind.
Yeah.
And a somewhat coincidence of.
So now I gotta get
I
the
think it
car
was like 40,
keys.
50 bucks. It wasn't 70. That's not high.
Wouldn't surprise me. I think they involve themselves in anything they think is going to earn money. The Attack on Titan. Will China try to put money in that too, like they put money in every other blockbuster? They just like blockbusters. Yay! It's the key! One thing about this game, it's awkward to put items down. Like, I can't find a way to put items down. I can only find ways to throw them. It's a little strange. I will close this again. I do like to do the the manual moving stuff. Like, that is a nice touch. Check out How Is This a Thing? Oh, like John Oliver's segment, How Is This Still a Thing? What was the last one he did that about? Columbus Day? It is Columbus Day. Or we're close to Columbus Day.
It just passed.
Ah.
It's usually the same as Canadian Thanksgiving.
That guy was the worst. I mean,
Yeah.
okay, there were many people worse than Columbus, but he
Yeah.
was pretty terrible.
It's up there.
Okay. I will check that out, Horror King. Find the paint in the attic. Aww.
What are we watching?
Dancing couple
Oh, How Is
figures.
This a Thing?
Rotate to find hidden message. Oh. I wonder who they belong to, Grandma or something else. Someone else. It's weird, I can't rotate them too far because they're hitting the, so there we go. Now I can rotate them freely because they're not hitting the thing anymore. So you have to examine stuff a certain amount or in a certain way if you want to get the secret information. I'm amazed I managed to throw that and get it standing back up. Okay. Whoa! So apparently I've been tapping to throw, but if you hold down the button, you can charge up a throw and really whip stuff at people. Don't know if that's going to be important later. Alright, so let's examine this. Okay. I don't think these are important books. What was I looking for up here? That is weird. An angel looks like he's sleeping, but he might well be dead. Oh my god. Took a hard turn. Poor life's been rough on him as long as he laid here. Probably looks for like a century. Well, there we go. Hit him really hard to make his legs fall off. But is that blood or paint? Do. Weird. Like a record unabridged. Okay. I think she's vacuuming? What else is going on up here? Is this canned food? I would not allow anyone to eat that. Oh ho, there's a bonus attic. Attics are good, bonus attics are better, and I just found a crowbar. Awesome. Now, how do I duck? And I'm having trouble getting up here because I don't know how to duck. Oh, wait, there we go. It's click... Ah! Is that the murder hatchet from the start of the game? I feel like that might be the murder hatchet from the start of the game. Which is pretty messed up. Okay. It's true. Depressing statues are some of the worst things to find upstairs. Alright, so we press B. Find the paint in the attic. That's what we're here to do. Oh, it's even shining. Thank you, game.
Damn it.
At least it didn't spill open.
A loose plank. Someone's hidden something under the floor.
Come on, you can do it. He's having real problems pulling up this plank. Oh! I was standing from the wrong angle.
Hope it's not great grandpa's porn mags.
Oh, I can't pick up the crowbar again? That's sad. It's an astrolabe. Some sort of coded deal. Does anyone see a notepad anywhere? I feel like we're going to have to start taking notes to keep track of the puzzles in this game.
Did I say you could use my Post-its?
You did.
Oh, okay.
Thank you for reminding me. But yes, I will be using your Post-its till I find a notebook. Very funny, Horror King. An excerpt from Julius Caesar's Commentaries on the Gallic War. I remember this from my Latin classes. Some letters look different than others. MHPAO. See Julius Caesar's initials, but why did someone write that they're important?
Code breaker.
J equals C.
Isn't that what I do for a living?
Nice. Alright, let's do it. So J equals C. So you rotate that many. MHCPO. Okay.
This device will help me decode the letters in the text.
Yep. So we go into the devices. Alright. Okay, how do I move the... so if M equals... J equals C, right? Because they did JC. Julius and Caesar. I gotta start paying attention. So if J equals C... Right? Okay. Now I just have to go to notes,
If
and
J
letters
equals
are...
C, then based on the letter, first character in the
Okay, so
cipher should
MH... MH... P... A... O. Right? Okay. You see 3 notepads. Fafwa? Before we try cracking the code, though, I do want to see something. GRMAF. GRMAF. We're going to see if we can hard crack this before we start doing the actual passwords. So the first letter is GRMAF. Alright. See, there's only 5 letters. GRMAF. And the second row is... Oh my god. This is not a good pen. I blame myself. BJ... H... Z...
I'm so
A.
confused.
And the second letter is... Third letter is A...
I think Shaggy made a joke. It was funny, I think.
Oh. It's true, that war on Christmas. Nobody's taken prisoners in the war on Christmas.
No.
I see.
Interestingly enough, here in
P.
Canada, we now only celebrate the winter solstice. We lost the war on Christmas.
Oh, you're trying to keep people from taking up my thing, which is to start telling them Canadian Christmas is a thing.
That was my next thing.
Oh, okay.
But you ruined it, so thank you.
You should have gone right to it.
I like drawing my jokes out.
I know, and that's why
After how
everyone
many
loves your
years?
jokes.
You should know this.
Y, V.
You love my joke.
Everyone loves your jokes. Y, V, D, H, S. So, based on this grid, the code has to be faith, F-A-I-T-H, because I can't see any other real words in that grid. Can you see any other real words in the grid I wrote?
We did this puzzle in another game.
It might have been this game. This is the second time
No.
we played this demo.
I swear to God it was a different game because it was on a box, but like not a lock like this.
Oh, okay.
Anybody want to help me tell him?
It was faith. I was right.
Yeah, but what game was it?
I don't know. Woohoo!
It was like a mystical game, and it was in a.
Property from
Was it the
Nicholas.
one where you were all the different mystery hunter guys?
It is
in their
September
Marvel
27th
movies?
in the year of our
mashup,
Lord
hidden object game thing?
1864.
Maybe. Could have
Wasn't
been,
there
yeah.
a box that said faith?
It might have been.
Yeah.
Woohoo! We did it! We're in
You're
chapter 2 because he's reading the diary. How do you ask someone if they support the gig economy? Oh my god, that's terrible. I think that's not support, but take part in the gig economy. That's true, Shaggy. Literally no one cares except for Sean Hannity what side you're on in the war on
September
Christmas.
27th, in the year of our Lord.
And honestly, who cares about Sean Hannity?
I thought it was Bill O'Reilly.
He's
Almost.
he had to go away because of all those
Never
rapes.
before
Oh,
have I
yeah.
kept a diary, but they say that
Okay.
it might be a chance for me to reclaim the memories I have lost. Besides,
Boom.
writing entails a clarity of thought, makes it easier to distinguish facts from imagination.
Uh-oh.
I'm home again after 10 years absence. I'm relieved to find the house unscathed. That's good. It's the only roof I have over my head for now. I should light some candles and take a look around.
Oh yeah, we definitely did this part
No
before.
trace of my father.
The game looks a
I
lot
honestly
better
think
now.
He would welcome me at the door. He vanished a
I
day.
love that it's the same house in 2 different time zones. 115 years apart or
House
something.
feels strange, even though it has not
like
changed
the
one
like
bit.
the lake house.
Yes, exactly like the lake house.
You've
Uncannily
never seen that
similar.
movie.
No, why would I?
It's actually not a bad movie.
I'm sure it isn't.
It just has a
Memories will
ridiculous
come back.
premise.
That's what they told me.
It's called
Maybe then
magical
I will
realism.
realize what happened to my father.
It's a ridiculous premise, but a good story. Other than the ridiculous premise, a well-written story, acted by great actors.
There you go.
It's very strange and kind of fascinating.
Alright, let's light up this bad boy. Uh-oh. See, a smart person would pick up this candelabra, right? And use it to light the other candelabras in the house.
Yeah,
But I have to just use matches.
but that's wasting matches.
That was my point. Oh my god, it's the statue. Check it out. Oh, check it out. Fresh blood. I must have upset my father one day because he tossed a figurine at me and he hit me in the head. I can see it suffer more damage. Jesus! So the broken statue he was asking about was because this guy whipped it at his son and it smashed and got his son's blood on it. This guy's dad is a trash monster.
I'm not okay with this game.
You shouldn't be. It's a horror game about a trash monster who abused his son, and then I'm going to assume later became an evil ghost. I already have Door Kicker Action Squad, Maddie. I've played it on the channel.
I forgot the Sonic movie existed.
Yeah. Yes, I had heard the Time Traveler's wife was pretty bonkers. Oh, hey! Friend of the fan, father didn't like it, so something in a bad way. It was a gift from my father's partner, George. As far as I remember, Faye played a cool chicken back when I was a kid. It still gives me creeps. What was the trick Fate played on him?
It's dark in here. I'll light the candles.
I've been lighting the candles, dude. I'm trying to pick up notes to see if they have anything to say on them. Okay, that's a tea set. I just hope everybody got paid fair for the Sonic movie redesign, because that is a ton of work. And like, because one designer at the top of the company had this terrible idea for what Sonic should look like, now like 1,000 coders have to go and completely re-add Sonic to the entire movie. That's bad. Yay, I got a lamp. Anything secret in there? Not that I can see, Cret. Ha ha! I'm ashamed of myself. Okay, what's in here? Alright, let's try out the lamp. That's a decent looking lamp. So I wonder how long till this guy runs into that Confederate soldier suicide bomber. That was a weird scene from the demo. Oh, poor Jesus. Having a bad day. Well, that's what the free code section of the server is for, Maddie. There's a whole giveaway section of the server when people and deal section of the server. Be sure to put it there. Door Kicker Action Squad is very badass. Yeah, they sent me a 60% coupon for it as well. I wonder what it has to do with me owning door kickers? Probably. My father and his partner a few days after opening the pyrite mine. Jacob Hyde and George... I can't read that word. April 4th, 1840. 4440. Interesting. Whitehead is his name. Yeah, but I'm using a controller. I love hold RT, then push or pull the mouse to move heavy objects. Well, RT and the mouse are kind of mutually exclusive, don't you think? A lot of people wanted to call it the doubloon because it was a double loony, but people thought Toonie was more of a rolled off the tongue better. That's why. Practically nothing. His friend George Norton signed the contract and the deal was made. That's how they did it back then.
It's still too dark. I need to light more candles.
I'm working on it. Someone with the resource to open a mine. That's when he met George. He built the inn and for a time was actually rolling in good old days, but I'm afraid it's not coming back. What happened in this
What is
relationship?
a traditional Christmas meal in Japan? Hopefully it's sushi.
Sure, Horror King. Please tell me. Is it burgers? Is it sushi? Is it so much cheese you wouldn't even believe it? It's probably not that much cheese. I feel like cheese isn't a big part of Japanese cuisine, although I have no evidence of that beyond, you know, because I don't know anything about Japanese beyond sushi and teriyaki barbecue. Okay, I know a lot of the ways they
Oh,
prepare
that makes me
rice.
sad if that's true, Horror King.
Kentucky Fried Chicken. Wow, that's sad.
Oh.
I'm worried for the Japanese now. Although if you only go for it for once a year.
Yeah.
I'm trashing this place. No, I know I need to light the candles. I'm just also exploring the house. Don't worry, Shaggy. I do understand what the plot is. I'm just very interested by all of the little details I'm picking up. Again,
Upstairs. What could it be?
that's a really good question. I'm going to go to limb and suggest a murderer. All right, everybody. I think we're getting close to something that made me legit yelp in a jump scare the first time I played the game. Just a pipe? Oh, whoops. I didn't mean to throw it. Damn it! Where'd the pipe go? Alright, well, I've lost the pipe. Oh, wait, the pipe... I threw it back in the drawer? That was awesome of me. My father's stinking artifact? Wow. Tried to smoke it once. Unfortunately, my father found out and made me smoke a cigar. Damn. Wow, his father was a dick. Alright, let's do it. Oh, you're from Kentucky. Nice. I can't have Kentucky Fried Chicken because it's fried, but as a child, I loved this stuff. Now my stomach can't take fried food, but I was always happy to have Kentucky Fried Chicken as a child.
My favorite was their macaroni salad.
Yeah. You still love their macaroni salad. You just
Well,
never get it because
yeah.
we never go because of
They
my
don't-
aversion to fried food.
Allergic to wheat, which
Yeah.
is
But they don't make gluten-free macaroni salad, do they?
no, obviously not.
They should.
They also don't make gluten-free chicken. Everything in Kentucky Fried Chicken is
It's
battered.
true. It's true. Oh, Maddie, on your suggestion, I got a copy of Goat of War, so we'll check that out at some point. Meh. Oh no, wait, that's isn't that D?
It's cheap, but goats also make a
They
similar
also
sound.
makes yeah.
Damn.
Again,
I thought the window was
I was
bolted
attacked
shut.
in my childhood by goats. I know a lot about goats because I have a healthy fear of them.
All right, here we come. Get ready, everybody. Yeah, that got me.
Hey, what are you doing here? This is private property.
Oh, I gotta go see that guy.
KFC has cookies? Wow, it's been a really long time since I've been to KFC.
More things you can't eat.
Yes.
All right, let's go check out this guy downstairs. Oh, you were just born in Kentucky. You
Where
don't
the
live there
hell did
now?
he go? Hey, you still here? I better take a look. He pointed at the shed. Maybe I can find something in there.
Oh, this is weird. The guy literally can't be in here because that barrel was pushed outside of it.
Strange. The light is coming from the inside, but the door's locked. Maybe I can find something to cut through the chain.
Did they have bolt cutters back in Civil War times? I feel like maybe they did. That's something to find out. When was the bolt cutter invented? Like with the modern handles that you pull them apart to make the thing and then you...
Huh.
I feel like they must have had hedge clippers, so it's not completely
Yeah, but
crazy.
they didn't even have barbed wire until after the Civil War.
Yeah. That is crazy to think about, right? that that being a cowboy was only a thing for like 15 years. Because after the Civil War, they, you know, massively settled the West and started ranching out there, and they needed cowboys to deal with the cows. And then, like, 15 years later, someone invented barbed wire. And they're like, well, we don't need cowboys anymore. And that was it for cowboys. It's kind of crazy. Sorry. Well, this looks chilling. Oh, Kentucky Derby. Nice.
That's
Yep.
my father's hat.
Basement. Oh, nice. Yeah, there's an episode of Blackadder about bringing potatoes back from the New
I
World.
should look into it.
And how no one had ever heard, like, no one knew what the hell a potato was.
Yes, that's right.
It's a very funny episode.
My ancestors introduced the potatoes to my ancestors.
Nice.
And people wonder why I like potatoes so much.
Waka waka. I can't deal with the hand spade. I don't want to call this guy I'm playing as an... Was there something there? No, I'm going crazy. I don't want to call the guy I'm playing as a complete and utter, What is the line?
Idiot.
No. From the Kids in the Hall. You know, complete and total assholes. We don't want to look like a bunch of... Oh, God, what's that frame? What's that phrase? Tell me. Complete and total assholes. That's it. God, the Kids in the Hall is the best.
No, I just want to watch Kids in the Hall.
All right, we
no
might
offense to this video game.
That's fine. Oh, man.
That is weird.
Prolonged torture.
Okay,
Gruesome murder? Here?
I know this is going to be the worst comparison ever,
Sounds...
but the Kentucky Derby's kind of like the Calgary Stampede, except a little more civilized.
A lot more civilized.
Oh, come on.
There's
that
no
was-
rodeoing in...
Yeah, but, you know,
Yeah. I do.
there's some, you know.
Now that's not to be said that there weren't still jobs for cowboys afterwards. They still had to do cattle
Yeah.
drives to bring your, you know, cows to sale. But the idea that you just had cowboys running around,
There's a dude standing there.
that's why do you think I stopped?
That's never good. Is that a ghost? A statue? Or
What?
something?
You let yourself in? Hey, are you deaf? I'm talking to you.
Ah!
Huh? Am I going
Well, I don't like that
mad?
guy.
What in heaven's name is going on? If I tell anyone about this, I'll end up in an asylum.
That's why I compared
You make a
it-
strong point there.
That's why I compared it to the Calgary Stampede.
Yeah.
You are close.
So how do we get there? Hey, everybody. Don't worry about me. That was unnerving. A chair flew across the room. As if by magic. Hey, check it out. He's got a meat grinder bolted to the edge of the table. That was a proper way, very popular way to have meat grinders work.
Yeah.
Because meat grinders have to be incredibly sturdy for the crank to work. Can't have it rolling all over the place. You either have to have an incredibly heavy base, or you have to have a vise on the bottom to attach it to a table. Which is what these people have done. Okay. P-51 Mustang. A popular dogfighting plane of the Second World War. I've played many games featuring P-51 Mustangs. Oh, this poor guy. Oh, that's weird. Check it out. It's got a hole in the back. Is this secretly a bong? Oh, no. He just broke off the wings. Okay. What was the scandal at the Kentucky Derby? Or was it the Triple Crown this past year?
Where did all this blood come from?
That's a really good
I
question.
honestly can't remember.
I remember there being a scandal last year, but I don't remember what the scandal was. Did they end up, like, disqualifying a horse because it tripped another horse?
What happened was they... Oh yeah, they did disqualify a horse.
I feel
but
like a
think it was
horse
because it
ran
was
into
cer-
another horse's... No,
Oh, maybe it
horse,
did,
like,
yeah.
ran into another horse's lane, and so it got disqualified, and so it didn't actually win.
I was going to say
Kentucky
what
Derby?
happened was they had two twin horses born, and one was untamable.
All
And
right.
then they duplicated the tattoo inside the horse's mouth, and then someone found out, so they had to kill that guy.
By the way, that was the plot of A Murder, She Wrote, which is what she's referencing. But a fun fact is, it was also the plot of a Dick Francis novel,
Yeah.
which that episode of Murder, She Wrote was shamelessly ripping off. Murder, She Wrote. Not above thieving storylines, which is funny, because they did an episode about Jessica Fletcher being pissed off that her book's plot was stolen.
Yeah. Except, you know, the entire basis of Murder, She Wrote was Agatha Christie. And
Yep.
they did not pay Agatha Christie.
No, they did not.
As the story goes, they had nothing to air on, what was it, Sunday nights?
Yep.
So they were like, one night they just randomly put up an Agatha Christie movie.
Not an Agatha Christie movie. The
this
Albert Finney.
Yeah.
The Albert Finney Murder on the Orient Express.
And they were like, holy shit.
And so the
Ratings.
next week they showed the Albert Finney what is it? Death on the Nile.
Definitely not, yeah.
Yeah. And that also had huge ratings. And so they were like, as you were saying, we got to rip this lady off.
Nope.
And that's the true story of Murder, She
And I
Wrote.
mean, by then, Agatha Christie was dead.
Yeah, so it didn't, like, no one was going to make a fuss.
But
But
her family was still well alive.
what the hell is
She had
happening?
only died in 1975.
Yeah, it's kind of crazy. There's actually an episode of Columbo about a fake Agatha Christie murdering somebody. It's amazing.
It is.
Such a good episode of Columbo.
I'm still very angry about the Doctor Who Agatha Christie episode because they spoiled such an amazing,
Complete garbage.
like an actual thing that could have been amazing, and instead they squandered it on a shitty story.
Wait. Hold on a second. Hold on. The horse that got disqualified was named Maximum Security? I am so happy right now.
Also, good job, Unabridged. Good job.
That was a very good job.
And now we know where Unabridged is from because of the way Unabridged spelled neighbor.
Yep. We actually already knew where a bridge was from.
Oh, okay.
It has never been a mystery. Pennsylvania. Sorry if I just outed you as being from Pennsylvania. I know there are many negative associations with Pennsylvanians that you don't want to be associated with. Oh, I don't feel good about this. Why would I throw away my bolt cutters?
Again, I just want a video game where I pick up a crowbar and I do everything with the crowbar. Again, I'm going to ask you, what was the hidden object game where we almost did that?
Yeah, where
we
the
kept
crowbar, for like half the
ever.
game.
They were like, nope, use the crowbar again. You
Oh,
were like,
come on.
Seriously, can you just like leave this house? I feel like you should run away.
What you gotta remember is this is the 1840s.
Okay.
No, the 1860s, and he lives in the middle of nowhere. So you actually can't just leave in the middle of the
Okay,
night.
That's valid. I feel like you find a good corner to keep yourself in, and you know, maybe some salt and religious symbols. And
That would work too. Just hide in the corner till morning. Alright.
Oh God.
Ranked below 30. Oh, that is not a good sign. But as they say, at least you're not in Mississippi.
I have family members that briefly lived in Pennsylvania.
Well, briefly, they were there for a while.
They were there for a while.
They were chocolate scientists.
That should give you a hint of where they lived.
I
By the
don't
way-
think people need it.
I really enjoy you calling my family members chocolate scientists.
It's honest. It's a both honest and accurate description.
It is.
Silver plate, you said. Tell me more.
Food technologist sounds cooler though. Especially because then it leads me to say that one of them also helped consult on the black goo on X-Files to make sure it was non-toxic.
Also badass. You had to make something that was really slimy and oily and clung to people without having any of the toxic effects of oil. And that is a friggin' lot harder than you would think.
I wonder who would be voted as having the worst accent in our country.
Newfies.
I disagree. I don't think it's Newfies. People love their accent. Except for the French. They do not like their accent. I think it's the Ottawa Valley accent.
It's not a great accent.
Yeah.
I'll be honest with you. The Valley accent, so down Cornwall to Kingston. Ooh,
It's pretty similar.
up to Pembroke. Pembroke accent is not something that is commonly thought of as great.
Yeah.
You may recognize it as Avril Lavigne's accent.
Although she worked hard to lose that.
She really did, and I
Yeah.
say bravo.
I mean, my mother just trained me not to have an accent.
Tell Hershey to put less clay in their candy. Will do.
Well, it was my family member telling me Hershey's secret, which isn't a secret. She wasn't revealing company secrets. I just want to make that clear. As we were talking about Hershey chocolate one day, and Hoguru was like, "Why does Hershey's chocolate taste so weird?" And she was like, "Oh, did you want to know why?
And the answer was?
They burn the milk."
Yep.
I was like, "What?" So interestingly enough, apparently, if I recall correctly, Hershey, when selling their chocolate internationally, had to not burn the milk because no one in Europe would eat the chocolate.
No, Hershey's International is way better tasting and doesn't leave it to an aftertaste that is exactly like bile in your mouth. Hershey's chocolate tastes fantastic until 1 second later.
Maybe there's something in my briefcase that would help get it open.
Of course, there's
Get in
something in your
there.
briefcase.
Whatever happened, I hope it's not my father's blood.
Alright. I hope it's not your father's blood too, but is your father being a... Come on!
My
Why?
delusional?
Just why? By the way, that
Is your
actually
father
really-
being a crazy murderer really a better option here?
That really reminded me of one of the scenes from Our House
Yeah?
towards the end when they're crawling under.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, yeah, you
I
know
see
what I'm
that.
talking about.
I
yeah,
do.
yeah.
Well, the
Looks like
place has been covered in blood sausages.
I need to get rid of them before I leave the basement.
Ew!
If I didn't already not eat sausage, this would cure me of it.
Double ew. Oh, it broke after using it, and I guess the same thing happened to the bolt cutter.
Well,
Banana Reese's Cups does sound terrible.
Upstairs.
that sounds like the worst thing ever.
One for me.
It is. The interesting thing about Reese's Cups is they don't actually make very many variations of them. Like, other than you get the mini ones, you get the big ones. It's not like they're like Reese's Cups, but with almond butter. Reese's
White
Cups.
chocolate Reese's Cups were
Yeah,
the best
that's
thing
one of the rare
ever, and
ones.
I haven't seen them in years.
One year they did dark Reese's Cups, and I loved that. But, you know, then I gave up dark chocolate for moral reasons.
Has someone gone through my
Chocolate, you're
briefcase?
really not good for the world. I
No.
mean, you taste good, and you're actually not that unhealthy, but, like, the world in general is not made better by chocolate.
Wait a minute. Whoa, whoa, whoa. I think we just found out that this main character has been in an asylum for a decade.
Well, that explains why they're not here.
Why they're seeing ghosts everywhere? Yeah. Oh, this is bad. This is bad. Come on!
Who the hell are you? Stay back. You hear me?
We
The
didn't-
hell is going on with this guy?
We know Reese exists. I was just saying the white chocolate peanut butter cups don't seem to exist anymore. I think that's what you're referring to. I'm very tired. What's happening? What?
It's a Puritan,
Okay.
and he looks pissed about something.
I think he just looked curious.
Whoa!
I think he just looked curious, you know, like you do when you find a weird bug.
Okay, that was messed up. My parents' old house where Emma and I decided to move hides more secrets than I can imagine. Under one of the floorboards in the attic, I discovered a journal from one Nicholas Hyde. Reading it absolutely froze my blood. I don't know if the chilling passages describe real-life events or if they're just made-up ravings Mad ravings made up by this Nicholas person. Okay, this is going to be a perfect place to take a break after he was almost killed by a ghost Puritan. Oh no, the next few pages are torn out. Which means we're going to have to find them in a house to keep the story going. That's pretty clever, actually. That's a good conceit.
I'll show the diary to Emma. She might find it interesting.
Yes, I've never seen it.
Oh, shush. Your judgment helps nothing. Anyway, this is going to be a perfect time to take a break. I've been the Hidden Object Guru. Thanks for coming on this journey with me. If you had a good time and you'd like to see more, there's buttons for that coming up. Questions, suggestions, related whatnots, go in the comment section below the video. I'll see you back here for more Beast Inside. But until then, au revoir.